So today is day number 4 using the Venus 2 palette. Decided to do more of a softer smoky green, also using one of the weirder colors in this palette, which is Pigeon. Like my favorite name for an eyeshadow ever. I saw this palette like way back when and I was like, I'm gonna need an eyeshadow called Pigeon like that. There's no question about it. For those of you who don't know, I'm kind of obsessed with pigeons and seagulls. Love them, I think they're cool. True story, I once saw a one-legged seagull and the next week I saw an albino pigeon. So pigeons are actually the exact same as doves, only a different color. Those of you that think that they're like rats with wings, they're not. They're badass. Love the pigeons. Pigeons for life. Hashtag save the pigeons 2016. So for this look, we're going to be using 4 different eyeshadows from the palette. And so I will be using March, which is this sort of like marsh colored green. Pigeon, which is very much like blue-brown pigment, or Club from MAC. It has that browny color, but then also reflects sort of like greeny blue, I don't know. Also going to be using a little bit of Fly on the inner corner, and then we're going to be darkening up things a little bit with Mud. Sorry, it's really bright outside, so if my eyeballs are like this. We're going to be using a flat shader brush, and we're going to be using 2 different blending brushes, one for the green and one for the red. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of the fluffy brushes. I'm going to go into Marsh. Marsh is kind of like a satin eyeshadow. It does have a little bit of sheen, but it's not so shiny that you can't use it as a crease color. I don't mind it. It borders on matte satiny kind of tone. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that right into my crease, as well as blend it up slightly. And with that color blended out, next I'm going into the flat brush, and I'm going to be picking up Pigeon, which is that blue-brown kind of color. Tap that brush off, and then I'm just going to be packing that all on the lid. This shade I find has a lot more fallout than the other shades. It's also one that where you go to wipe it away, it's going to look reddish brown on your face. So if you have any issues with fallout, you might want to do your foundation after. Or you can just be really careful when applying it. Then once I have that color on, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my finger and I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that shade, and I'm just going to rub that right into the lid, which is really going to pull the duochrome out. I'm then going to go back into my brush. I'm going to take a little bit more of the green from Marsh, and I'm just going to use that to help blend those 2 colors together. They really do complement each other very well though. So I feel like this color is really suited to go with that color in the palette. I'm going to make things a little bit more interesting. I'll actually pick up a little bit of Filter, which is this light blue. I'm just going to pick up just a little bit on my finger, and I'm going to put that right sort of in the center of the lid. Next I'm just going to take that flat brush, I'm going to go right into Pigeon, and this is going to go underneath my eye as well. And then taking a clean finger, I'm going to go into Fly, which is the highlight shade in the palette, and I'm just going to press that right onto the inner corner. I'm then going to finish off the look with a coat of mascara, and then I'm going to come back and show you how I finish up the rest of the face. Alright, so with mascara on, that is the finished eye look. Very simple, very easy, but also kind of interesting and cool. Something that's a little bit different than sort of an everyday neutral look. It's super easy to do too, like took me no time at all to do that. Okay, so then for the face, contour is just NYX Taupe Blush as usual. Alright, so then for highlight, I actually went back and did what I did, I think in the previous video, where I used Fly as a highlight. And then for blush, I'm just using Luminoso from Milani. For lips, you have a couple options. Just a gloss with this honestly would be fine. What else would look good with this? I think like a purple would look really good with this too. Pulls kind of that bluey tone. I'm going to go like a gross color, Limecrime's Trouble. This actually not my favorite lipstick from Limecrime. I think I've talked about this before. I like using it in videos, like using it in photos, but it doesn't wear very well. I get maybe like 2 hours of wear out of it, so just a heads up. It's a cool color, but not my favorite. Something very simple, very easy using the Venus palette again. I really like this look. I think it's simple but really cool, and I mean I would wear this to work every day. It's not so out of the box that I wouldn't be able to get away with it at work, especially think that it's cool. This is gonna fuck me up, but I think it looks cool with glasses as well. It's something a little bit more interesting. Getting a headache doing that. Let me know in the comments down below if there's any other brands that have a color like exact or similar to Trouble. I've tried other green shades from different brands, but I can't find sort of this olivey puke, like poop brown kind of color quite like this one, and it is my favorite color from Limecrime, but the formula is just not that good. It gets kind of dry and cracky after about 2 hours. But yeah, so that is day 4. I do hope you guys are all doing good, and if you like this look, just please leave me any comments down below. Let me know what's up with your life. I love, you guys know I love responding to comments. And so yeah, until my next video, I'll talk to you soon. Bye!